This is a Yammer 1610. We just bought it today. We're going to restore it. It needs a little work. Got to buy 2 brand new back tires. Got a nice little tiller attachment to go with it. We'll kind of take a look around here. As you can see, let me get up here a little bit better. 942 hours. And as you can see, 3-speed with reverse. And over here, this lever, you've got 1, 2, and 3, which I guess you would say is low, medium, high. And then what's unique about it is over here, you got your PTO, first, second, and third, and neutral. One good thing compared to my older tractors is I can raise and lower it without having to have the PTO going. Now, it does have the 3-point hitch, as you can see. As you come around here, and as you can see, we've got to get us some tires. Been looking, I think I found some for about $100 a piece, brand new. As you can see, they are in really bad shape. So we got some new ones coming. The previous owner has bypassed the factory fuel filter and put an inline fuel filter. I guess that's going to be okay. But we're going to do an oil change on it. Right now, I'm doing a clean out on the radiator, which is, if some people don't know, there's an old mechanic's trick. You can use Cascade. Take Cascade and hot water, just almost boiling water. Mix it together. Not the whole box, of course, just some. About a cup to some hot water. Mix it together and drain your radiator. You can use regular tap water for this because we're just going to clean it all out. And add it to the motor, to the radiator. You're going to start it up. Pour the Cascade mixture in there. Start it up, let it run. Let it run for about an hour. Watch your temperature gauge, make sure it doesn't overheat or anything. And just kind of let it run through there. Then we're going to drain it. But what I'm going to do is this, since it's set for over 10 years and did not run, I got this at a great deal. And I'm not going to explain how much I got it for, but I got it for less than scrap price. And it does run. I'm going to have to put a little work into it. As you can see, the seat needs a little bit of repair. So we just might, we're probably going to have to end up getting us a new seat. But it'll be okay. Now, what I do like about this compared to I have a T30 Ferguson, a T35, and now I've got me a little one, and I do bush hogging. I've got an 8-acre pasture that I'm going to start doing hay in. And then I've got another spot that I'll probably get about 10 acres off of. But I want something smaller. Now these have a 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive version. They built this model here, if I'm not wrong, and y'all can correct me in the comments, from 1979 to 1981 this one was. So I'm not real exactly for sure on it. But let's see here. I was trying to see, and I don't know if I can get a close up on it. There is the VIN number. And so far, she's doing great. I've got to get a new battery, which is fine. I was expecting that. But now this tire over here, heck, look at this. It's still got plenty of tread. But you can see sitting over 10 years, they're gone. I surely couldn't put no weight on this, by any means. I'll get me a 4-foot bush hog. That way I can get in the smaller spots. I tell you what, I'm gonna hit pause here for a minute. I gotta hook my jumper cables up. I'm sorry, I don't have a tripod with me, but we're gonna try. I gotta hook the battery cables up. But I just thought I'd show y'all some old mechanic tricks. I'm actually a certified diesel mechanic. I went to college on this. I got a degree in advanced diesel technology. But my hobby is restoring old tractors and using them. So let's see what she does. I'm gonna pause the video here, and I guess you call it magic of YouTube. I'm gonna hit pause, and then we're gonna hook jumper cables up to it. 1 second, please. Be right back. Okay, magic YouTube, we're back. Got my battery hooked up. Want to put it on there. That's a good battery though. But as you could see, this right here, and when I looked on some of the specs, I got this extra tube, and there's like a little canister sets up here. So possibly this hooks up to that, which then goes down into the intake, or possibly this needs to be turned and go down to here so I can just exhaust down there. Just like a PVC valve, just kind of vents everything. That's why it's got a little bit of oil draining out around it. But we're going to crank her up here. Now remember, this was sitting for 10 years, and some of the things I did to it to kind of get it going. First, I drained all the fuel out of it, drained all the system out, all the lines, put fresh diesel in it. And a trick that I use, and I'm not endorsed by them, but by being a diesel technician, I can tell you this. I own 2 diesels, a 97 Ford F-250. It's got the 7.3 liter in it, and then I've got a 6.0, but I use Hot Shot Secrets. And somebody don't want to believe in snake oil, perfectly fine with me. But like I said, this set for 10 years. Something else that I discovered that I've got to do, that if you look down here, we'll pull this out right here. Look at this. I don't know if you can quite see that. Excuse me, I'll have to get my rag out. I'm not going to have to do a lot of editing, but it's way over full. It's got way too much in it. It's probably a good quarter over. But we'll take care of that tomorrow. But let's go ahead and fire her up. There's your throttle. There's wide open, slow. It's got a gas pedal down here. Here's your brake. Here's the gas pedal, and I've got that part inside the house. I've got to reattach it. As you can see up in there, the bolt all hooks up in there. And it does work. It all works. I've got it in neutral. And somebody's bypassed the safety switch on the clutch, but it'll be okay. Let's turn it on. You can hit the check. You see you got that light there, and that light comes on. So all of our lights are working. I checked the alternator. It does work. Setting at an idle right now. Idling really good. I got the cleaner running to it right now, so it can overheat, so you got to be very careful with that. Now here's something interesting. This is actually your alternator, or generator, or whatever you call them. Water pump. Your temperature sensor. Oil pressure. Oil filter, starter, and everything seems to be in pretty good condition. Now you're wondering what all this is, so I start really just wondering. So you look up in here, presto, all my lights and all that. We'll get that all hooked up. Get the air filter, I got it ordered. So tomorrow we're going to order my tires. We're going to change the oil. Is it all right? I have to tell you, this is where you check your transmission, which is when I first started up, it would not really want to go in gear, didn't really want to pull itself, levers didn't want to work, everything just did not really want to do much of anything. Number one, if you don't have no oil back there, it don't work. But I can show you now. There she goes down, and as you can see, go up. And it bogs down a little bit, come down just a hair, leaves pressure. She's doing great. Like I said, you got your brakes, and somebody's welded that all together. I've got to adjust the brakes. I'm sorry, I don't like running with something that ain't got no brakes on it. But I want to show you here, seems to be doing good to me. Gotta go off a trick that if you don't know, I always highly recommend a diesel, especially a diesel. You're gonna warm it up before you use it, and before you shut it off, you're gonna let it sit there and idle at least a minute. Now, some of our newer machines that we got, big cats and stuff, it's almost got a 3-minute delay. It's because it got depth filter. Don't worry about that. But here's something I do need to tell you. In this year model, they used to use the higher sulfur diesel. So I use Extreme Diesel Clean. Then I use TB, just regular stuff that you would add regularly to every tank full. You can actually add transmission fluid, kind of put your injectors cleaned out. But these older tractors, older diesels, I add a little bit of Mystery Marble oil, and here's a trick. You can add you a little bit of 2-cycle oil, and that 2-cycle oil is going to help keep everything lubricated, because with the low sulfur now, these diesels weren't designed for that. So to compensate for that, you do that, they'll last you. Like I said, I've got that 97 out there. It's got almost 400,000 miles on it. Not a bit of problem. Go ahead and turn it off here. Turn this off. You're going to pull this lever out, and she dies. Turn your key off, which is your oil pressure light came on till your oil pressure went bad. Turn your key off. But I just want to kind of give y'all a brief tour just about what I'm starting to do, so we can kind of go through it together. We can all learn. Please comment. I'd love to learn more about it. So this is my first Yammer, first Japanese tractor. So we'll start out with it and see how it goes. This is AAA land care. We do a lot of land carrying. I bush hog. I do land clearing. I till up gardens for people. A lot of times I'm donating my time and donating things. Doing driveways with box blades and stuff like that. Bush hogging. So, but anyways, I just want something smaller. We want to try this out. So I do appreciate you. Thank you. Like, share, comment. If you wish to subscribe, please do. I'd love to. I'd love to hear your comments, good or bad. But please, I ask you, no profanity. Do not put anybody down, myself or anybody. Everybody here is to learn. I'm hoping to teach somebody something, and I'm willing to learn something new. So maybe you got some ideas or something to help me. I'm just telling you things that I've done that actually work. My name's Joe. I sure do appreciate you. Thank you. And hope to hear from y'all soon. And I'll update you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.